You ever wonder on a Chevy 5.7 what's the deal with the spider injectors? Like, what does it look like? It's just this thing in the middle. Well, you unbuckle that, unplugs all the injectors at the same time, and then you take off the fuel lines front and back. I set it up there. But basically once that's all pulled, wiggle your intake up and out, unsnag it from everything. That's it when it's out. And that's your spider injector. Look at these, 4 legs on this side, 4 legs on the back. And they got these little buckle things that plug them in there. Doing the intake manifold gasket on this. I thought I had to take off the upper to get to the lower, just because this is my first rodeo with these ones, but apparently you can pull it all as one piece. That's what I'd recommend doing. But anyway, this one had leaks everywhere, so I had to pull it all apart anyway. So, blah blah blah, that's what's up. Spider injector, 8-legged creature of darkness. Okay, I decided to do a little detail video on Chevy distributors, a bunch of other ones. You gotta have a special wrench to be able to get underneath the distributor because it hangs over it. This is what it is. I guess you'd call that a wrench. It classifies it's a box-in wrench that's bent. So anyway, you reach underneath of there. Before pulling a distributor, it's good to mark where it lines up. You can see on this one I've got a red mark on the cap and on the base. That'll help ensure that I get it in the right place. They also twist, so you'll also want to mark the base, where the base is for the twist, because the twist will affect the rest of it, where it lines up. So anyway, that's just a little detail. I hope that's helpful to you. Okay, so here's the lower intake manifold. There's only 4 bolts that hold this sucker down. It's right here, 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 and here. This one's slotted to help you slide it out. You've got, not 4 bolts, 8. There's 4 on each end. I don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, the reason why I'm replacing this is that this runs coolant through it, and you run links on either end. It was leaking on this end, and it was also leaking on this end. Usually if you see it like that, it's a warping issue where it's overheated. I used to, tell you what, I use a lot of silicone when I put these back down, because if it is warped, you're just going to leak again in short order if you don't. The stuff I like to use is Permatex stuff. I'll get a shot of that for you. Who needs to go for Lagoon Ride? Look at this. Dude, I make everybody sick. That's what I do. It's how I roll. So anyway, that's what you do. You can see that there's antifreeze coming out of the backside ones. That one was leaking, and also was leaking out the front. I use a MAC universal pressure kit, and I'll just pressurize from here. That's how I troubleshoot this. So anyway, that's that. You do need to take the valve covers off in order to get the intake manifold off. I tried without, it didn't work. So this is a 98.57 K1500. That's all I have to say about that. We're thinking clean thoughts. Look how clean that is. It's cleanliness incarnate. Use the whisker biscuit, except for that, it's freaking drooling. Look at that. Ya la 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 la. I followed that up with brake parts cleaner. It's gonna be great. Great Scott, that's clean.